going to start without you. I will do the introductions though. So this is going to be a 32 question, oh my god, these cushions. The 32 question YouTube challenge video that we previously did in 2016. Says we did it 3 years ago. So we're going to do the exact same one solely because we want to see how much we've changed. The sofa hasn't, judging by the thumbnail. I definitely lost weight, but yeah, it should be quite interesting.
I'm more smaller.
You was more smaller, you was much smaller and more innocent. Now you're not as innocent, are you?
I'm innocent.
No, you're a little rascal. Okay, shall we start it up?
Yeah, start.
Okay.
You can hear the beat.
So yeah, you should actually hear the video playing in the background, but we will pause after every question. Oh my gosh. So we do the intro and everything. The cheeky smile. And we're no longer children of the sea vlogs.
Okay, good morning guys. So we are going to do the YouTube challenge, which was the question challenge. We may do these
So
a little bit
guys.
more frequently when we get a few more subscribers, but today we're going to answer 32 random questions. I don't think Carly's going to be able to answer them all because I don't think she'll have experienced it. But let's start with question 1 and see what it is. Okay, so do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed?
Close.
You do, don't you? Is there a reason?
So, with your closet
Close. We don't have
door
one.
closed.
Our drawers.
Well, you've not actually got one now, have you?
No.
As- Let's be honest.
It broke.
No. Well, yeah, your original wardrobe broke, but she did have sets of drawers that I have taken out of her room, and it is literally full of your clothes. But why are they not in your room?
This is my room.
No, it's not because of that.
I don't know.
It's because this one has a tendency to go in and one specific item and throw her clothes everywhere and screw them back up. And it drives me crazy. So she hasn't got her clothes in her room. I cannot trust her.
For it,
Goose.
in case there's ghosts hiding. Well, I don't actually have a closet. I just have a clothing rail, so
Which is
I
the
can't
same.
really answer that question. But if I did have one, they would generally be closed because it's just tidy. Do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels?
No. We
No.
buy. We buy them.
We buy our own, don't we?
Yeah, we still
We
buy
don't
our
generally
own.
use anybody else's, and we've only really stayed in one sort of B&B, and they had these little tiny bottles.
So since then I have stayed in, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4 hotels. I didn't take, you've not been to, well, you would have been in one with your dad. I didn't take any, although I did use some when I stayed a week in Tunisia, and it wasn't the best shampoo. It made my hair a bit dry. It wasn't great. But steal them? No. Generally I like to use my own. I think you've been in one hotel with your dad.
London.
Oh, so no, you would have been 2. Because yeah, you went to London and you would have stayed at... Oh no, you didn't stay in a hotel in France, did you? You stayed at Unan's. So yeah, you stayed in one hotel.
For most of my
So
life.
that's a little bit of a change.
Yeah.
We did use, but we didn't take anything.
Okay.
Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out?
That.
Well, I tuck you in, don't I? But by the time she gets up in the morning, she's totally tucked out.
Yeah.
I generally move around a lot in my sleep, so even if I was tucked in, I wouldn't be tucked in for long.
I don't stay tucked in for long.
Have you ever stolen a street sign?
No.
No, never stolen
I
a
think
street
I'd tell you off
sign.
if you did.
What even is
You put out coupons and never use them.
buy coupons and
They're like vouchers. Not generally. The vouchers I do get, or the coupons I get, I generally do use, but I don't really cut them out of magazines or anything.
See, that has changed for me.
Would you rather be attacked?
As I've had coupons for a lot of the food places as well as some of the supermarkets, and I'm actually having to use them because, well, financially we're struggling at the moment, aren't we?
the McDonald's ones and stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's-
bus ones and stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to save where we can.
I'd buy a big bear or a swarm of bees.
Would you
A
rather be
bear.
attacked by a bear or a swarm?
Definitely a
I
bear.
don't care kicking a book.
Yeah, I'd still be a bear. I still cannot stand bees. I'm getting a little better, I would say, when it comes
They
to...
are so attractive to me. They precious ginger hair. You cannot touch them.
If the one flies by me and I can see it's a bee, I'm not too fussed now, especially if it's a honeybee. But a wasp or a hornet, I still run a mile. I've still yet to be stung. Okay, next question.
Do you always smile for pictures?
No.
I
Yeah.
generally try to smile for pictures.
No.
It's if someone's taking a picture and I don't know. You, just getting you to smile sometimes is like a kick in the teeth. I get more smiles from, wow, the most miserablest person on the planet sometimes.
This bit reminds me of that. That reminds me of
Now, Carly's not one for smiling on every photo. It generally depends on a mood.
I'm happy.
If she's happy, she will smile, but generally she doesn't like a photo being taken. She's really funny, and I don't know if it's just because of the day and age of the people that we're all around now, but I don't know, I think school as well, if people take photos she wants to see it, and 9 times out of 10 she asks for it to be deleted. She doesn't want it posted on social media or anything. Sometimes I can sneak the odd photo for the family albums. But it's the generation we live in. Should we go to the next question?
Why would you do that to me?
Why have you got one sock on and one sock off? Little dumpling, Miss and John.
About 9 out of 10 of them, Carly's always smiling. It's only if she's grouchy. But
She
she
used to
doesn't
be so
smile.
photogenic and want a picture. We
Um,
still fit.
Like the one when at work she had a photo and she wasn't allowed to smile.
was that it?
Yeah.
I just looked really, really morbid.
And then I looked.
Do you ever count your steps when you walk?
No. Yeah. Only down the stairs.
See, that's changed now. I try and track my steps. You track your steps at school because they're in some competition.
But please.
I've got like an app now that tracks how far I walk to make sure that I'm still hitting sort of, I wouldn't say every day I'm 10,000 steps. A lot of days I am, but I do try to keep myself moving.
Okay.
Oh, we've gone too far. We've gone too far. Oh no. Have you ever peed in the woods? So basically, have you ever had a wee in the woods?
Yes. No.
You have a couple of times, haven't you, when it's been really desperate? And
I
me,
did one at.
I've lost count.
Yeah, I remember that. I
But
did
I haven't
one
done it
at
like ever since I was 10.
Willingham.
Willingham Woods.
Yeah, she says, I need a wee, but she didn't have a wee, she had a poo. This is for like a doggy poopy bags.
I
yeah.
generally don't pee unless it's
Do
a
you
toilet.
still watch cartoons?
Yes.
I possibly have to watch them.
Yeah.
If I had an option though, no, I wouldn't really watch cartoons. Cartoons are a bit
I
plastic to
will
me.
watch anime now.
If you would bury hidden treasure, where would you bury it?
I would bury it
In a room.
In a box.
In a box.
No, we can bury it in a box. I'll stick it in the box, make a massive thingy, stick it in
Massive
there and
thingy.
put some sand in.
If I had treasure and I wanted to
Honestly.
bury it,
I'll stick it in my
She
room.
was you're so cute.
I'd probably bury it in my back garden and make sure I take it with me. But I don't know, if I had a private beach or something, maybe I'd bury it on my private beach.
I don't think I'd
Or
bury
like,
anything.
like if you had a little ring and there's a box that came in it, you can dig it in crazy sand.
But the fact that I'm not going to have
What
any
the
buried
heck's
treasures,
crazy
I mean,
sand?
if I have any treasures, it will probably be in the bank.
Yeah.
What do you drink with dinner? Well, you will either have juice, won't you?
I sometimes have water.
She sometimes has water. She's been drinking more water lately. You do like milk, but we can only give her a little milk. As for me, I generally drink either orange squash, orange juice, apple juice, or water. I rarely have a coffee, and I'm not a big alcohol drinker, so.
Well, I don't drink any alcohol.
What would you dip a chicken nugget in?
Mayonnaise.
Tomato ketchup. Now me, I prefer mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Also,
That's not
I
true.
think if I had a chip, I would dip it in tomato ketchup and then I'll get the other bit into the mayo and then I eat it like that.
So
It's
like
really awesome.
To blend it.
Next question you're gonna like.
I
What
still
movies
do
would
that,
you
I
watch
still do
over
that.
and over and still love?
What movie would you
Percy
watch?
Jackson,
Oh dear.
Carly's obsessed with Percy Jackson. She.
Another thing. Ready? Which one's first?
Okay, so what would it be?
You go first.
No, I want to know. Seriously.
I forgot what it's called. Okay.
See, I'm still into my Stargate SG-1.
That's what happens.
Oh, so you're going to Stargate SG-1?
Yeah.
Okay, well you don't need to get it off the shelf.
Be the camera. Disney. I'm
I'd say
stopping
Stargate
anyway.
SG-1. What
No,
did
it's
I say?
okay. It's okay. We don't need we can live without the pillow. The pillow is her boyfriend, and she's named it Percy. To be fair, I could probably watch Percy Jackson and still like them.
Marshmallow.
See, I do like
Along
Percy
with
Jackson.
Mortal Instruments and the City of Bones. Come on, you.
The doggy's screaming.
There's a doggy.
Were you ever a Girl Scout?
Yes.
Well,
A brownie.
that was my dinner. I got chicken.
I'm starting to be a Cub Scout.
Carly attends brownies at the minute, so she's well on.
Soon I'm gonna be a Cub Scout.
Soon you're going to be a proper Girls Guide, yeah.
And then we get to go camping.
And that's when you're 12. I did go to brownies. I wasn't really a Girl
Dude,
Scout.
during Girl
I
Scouts, I
went for a
tried
few
to keep
weeks as we had a bit of a family squabble, and it was my auntie that was taking me, and I just didn't feel comfortable going with her again. I then decided to go to the ATC, which is the Air Cadets. So I wasn't a Girl Scout as such, but I was in the Air Cadets. Would you ever strip or pose? No, we wouldn't strip or pose in any magazine, and if she ever did anything like that in her adult life, that's up to her, but not as a child.
I'm never doing
Ah!
it.
My questions are all going crazy.
And whoever had to pick
Where have my questions gone?
Make stop being crazy.
You've got a tan.
How's your chunky?
Can you change oil on your car?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
No,
I don't even have a
If I have a
car.
car, I know what to do. The little nut at the bottom, and you empty it all out, and then look, you tighten it up and you put more oil in. Just make sure it's the right oil. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? No, but my ex-partner was very close to doing so in my car. Are you afraid of heights?
No.
No, not really.
No.
Only person scared of ice.
Do you sing in the car?
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
I need to animate.
Is Christmas stressful? No. Christmas is easy.
It's cool.
But that's only because I...
Didn't quite catch that one.
Are you afraid of heights?
No.
No, not really.
Only
This is
Christmas
about
Day
Christmas.
likes.
Do you sing in the car? Yeah, she does. Is Christmas stressful?
Well, for Christmas, can I wear this bottom t-shirt? Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Occupations of what I wanted to be when I was a kid, right? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher.
Teacher, yeah.
I also wanted to be like a nursery sort of nanny thing. At one point, I wanted to basically be like, you know, the person that buys things for companies, like a buyer. I wanted to be a buyer. And then when I was at secondary school, I wanted to join the RAF and work in the military police as a dog handler and do like mountain rescue work, things like that. What about you, Carly? What do you want to be?
What do I want to be when I'm older?
What do you want to be when you're older?
Military police all the way.
You want to be military police? I still would love to have done what I wanted to do, obviously, in the RAF. The RAF, the Royal Air Force. But now I think my only option is to become self-employed at the moment. I don't know, at the moment, in this day and age, it's really, really complicated, but lone parents that are trying to bring up kids with learning needs and things like that, there's not a lot of support for undiagnosed children and their parents, so I'm having a hard time with that. But we're going to try at self-employed, see what happens.
Yeah.
It's only another 5 years, kid, and then you leave school. Well, 6 years. Then you leave school.
Secondary.
Yeah, secondary school in September. Scary.
What do you want to be?
What do I want to be?
What did
Do you want
Well,
to be a marine biologist, a zoologist?
of course, that's why I brought a puppy with me, because I want to train dogs.
You want to train dogs. You want to be like
Animals.
Caesar.
Train animals, because sometimes when I do trainers,
What do you
where
think,
the
looking
little
at
animals, I go and train her puppy a lot. And Kevin's key. So sometimes the two both come with me.
Next question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. How old has this one?
I do.
How old has
Yes,
this one?
Mara?
So.
I believe in ghosts.
What? Don't you know? I think believe in ghosts too.
You
Nightmares!
Looking back, it's just that.
The
Oh
first
my
ever
gosh.
concert you ever went to.
Oh yeah, the ghosts are real.
I'd
We're
say
on
mine
concerts now,
steps.
baby. We've not really attended a proper concert as such. Carly only's really attended like the theatre, haven't you, and bits like that.
Excuse me, can I see this question of ghosts, please? Can I see that question of ghosts?
Go on, ghosts. We're back to ghosts.
Okay, ghosts. Well, when I lived with
Let's see.
somebody who was
Skip to the next question.
Concerts. The one that I first saw was what my Auntie Karen took me to, and that was Steps.
I'm still on concerts.
Walmart, Target, or Kmart.
We're not in America,
I
so
don't know if I'm
then.
saying that right. I'm probably not. We're not in the US. We're in England, so we don't have Walmart, and I don't know if we have Target or not. But I've never seen any of those stores where I live. Nike or Adidas?
We do have it. Adidas.
No. You see, with stores, we shop in like Primark.
I've heard Adidas though.
With Adidas and Nike, I prefer Adidas or Adidas clothing. But I prefer Nike shoes.
I prefer Nike shoes.
Nike shoes fit better on you because you've got quite a wide foot, whereas Adidas's shoes I always find quite slim around your feet.
My dad taught me to Adidas.
You've always been. It's like the stuff that she's worn. It's mostly Adidas. She has had the odd Nike pair of trainers. I prefer Nike for shoes because they're wider fitting, but I prefer Adidas clothes.
I still
I
think
don't
the
know,
same
the
there.
stripes, I don't know, I just like the
Not much
stripes.
has changed in 3 years.
But then saying that, I have had the odd Nike t-shirt as well. But I would sway more towards Adidas, I think. Can you kill your tongue? This is question 27.
Yeah. I can.
Go on then.
Let's do it.
Yeah. The camera's there. Carly can definitely kill her tongue, and so can I. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? I have,
McDonald's.
quite a few times.
I cried when my mum said maybe we'll go to McDonald's. We went to McDonald's and I said, and I was crying my eyes out happily.
In fact, I think it's on one of the vlogs. There is a vlog on the channel somewhere, and she did actually cry because she was just so happy.
With that one, I've cried a little bit because I was just so happy. That's my juice. When I was with my partner, Mohammed, I always cried sort of like happy tears, and it was like, I don't know, the hardest time was leaving him at the airport to come back to England. And even now it's like every day I shed a tear because he makes me so happy. So I'd say I do shed a lot more happy tears now than I ever did. What about you?
I cried when I got an iPad.
You did get a little bit emotional with your iPad, didn't you? With her Sailor Moon manga.
I showed them my Sailor Moon manga.
Sailor Moon manga.
The
Yeah.
last concert we ever saw, this is question 29. Now the last concert I saw, it wasn't my choice of concert, it was my ex's, which Carly calls Alan. That was, I believe it was Paul Heaton from The Beautiful South. He's done like a solo career, and that was the last one that I saw. Carly, she's not really seen a concert, as I said earlier, but the last movie she saw, I think in the cinema,
Macadowski.
it was Monsters Inc., wasn't it? Monsters University. We're not really one for the cinema.
So Monsters University was your last one.
I don't like that.
Can you remember what you saw with me and Leon?
Oh yeah, Pokemon Go.
She went and watched Detective Pikachu. Now, with cinemas and things like that, we have noticed Carly seems to be a bit sound sensitive, so I don't think she'll ever be able to like sort of hack a concert without ear defenders.
My dad's thinking of taking me to one of them hardcore, but it's like ding 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 something in that helmet. How is
Yeah.
going?
The only thing I think that's probably has changed, it's like obviously you do call Alan Dad now, don't you?
I call him father.
Yeah, he's now making a bit more of an effort, isn't he?
He taught me to build a
Took you to build a bear with your pocket money, didn't
Yes.
he? But yeah,
He wouldn't
so
let me get the just because it was £1 extra.
oh dear. I'm sure I could have given him that pound, but hey. Okay, so let's see what the next question was.
But saying that she is going to a pantomime next month on the 23rd, so.
What's the
That was that pirate
Oh,
one.
yes, I'm
Can you knit or croquet? Croquet. Oh, I can't even say the word today.
Crochet.
So,
I used to be able to knit, but I cannot remember. And
I
Carly,
can sew.
Still
you can
can't.
sort of knit, can't you? A little, but with Nana's help,
And I can
you
sew.
can
too.
sew too.
Do you
You
remember
might just get a little bit of string,
I know how to
and
sew.
you get a
I know how to
little
sew,
needle, you
but
get
I
a
don't
thing,
know
you
how to
put it in there, and it's kind of easy.
Yeah. Okay, guys. The last and final question, which is question 32. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Dog!
Dog and same.
Dog.
Dog,
Both.
Dog.
kitty,
And both.
kit and dog.
Well, you like both, but I'm a dog person.
I'm a dog person. I
If
do.
I had to have an animal, it would be a dog. It would either be a Siberian Husky,
Husky.
either that or a
Or a wiener
German
dog.
Shepherd.
Or a wiener dog. Really though.
And Carly would like a wiener dog or a shih
Hell
tzu.
no!
If I had a dog and it was my dog, I would have to look at it. If it had blue eyes, I would probably call it Neptune or Poseidon. I don't know.
What if I had a black eye?
Well, that
Well,
pretty
I
much
have
concludes 32 questions. I mean, that was the 32 questions apparently. It's been actually quite, I don't know, it's a bit strange looking back at some of our
The black
vlogs.
eye.
It's, oh no, don't stop playing. It is quite strange. It's like 3 years since we've done a video. We are going to quickly film another video which will explain where we've been the past 3 years, what we've been up to, and things like that.
Can I just be in that part of the video?
You can be.
How long will it take?
I don't know.
I've not been in that
So-
video for ages.
We'll have to see. But yes, thank you for watching, and we'll probably do this same 32 questions maybe next year or the year after. I don't know, I think the longer we leave it, the better. Do you want to hit the stop button?
Right.